Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into YOU. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from these collective readings and leave the rest. And let's call on spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. And thank you, Spirit, for joining me at my table. Thank you for the guidance in my life, as well as thank my ancestors, my higher resident beings. I so appreciate that. Amen. All right. And amen it is. It's a beautiful day. I hope you're able to get out. Hope it's a good day where you are. Morning, afternoon, and evening, my loves. These are collective readings. So, do you see my beautiful flowers? Ooh, how pretty they are. I just absolutely love it. Confirmation that knocking. Somebody's knocking. You might be getting a message. You might be getting somebody coming in to knock on your door. Oh, Bible. Company's coming, man. Company's coming. But if you hear that, it's just somebody working in the background. So let's do some Reiki-esque. I love the sound of these feathers. If you're not into Reiki-esque, you can certainly fast forward to the tarot reading, my loves. Let's do it. Let's sweep out the aura. And there's a lot of smoke coming in here. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And I'm not trying to say anything negative, but there is. And if you're sensitive to sound, like the sound you're hearing now, just lower the volume, okay? I can't do nothing about it, my friends. Here we go. We got Black Obsidian. This is clearing and grounding. I have a nut rattle, cleansing the area. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. I also have a selenite stick that's gonna clear off some of the negativity, cleansing this space, my loves. I love this. This is roses, so pretty. I think they're called Queen Elizabeth roses. I'm not sure, but I think that's what they are. Look how perfect that is. Yes. All right. And I want to thank you. I love you, each and every one of you. God be love to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a blessed day. Blessed day. All right. So we're going to go into a little bit of my mess deck, the tarot, and of course my new favorite from Mystic Beauty. I think she has a called Mystic Shop. It's on Etsy. Beloved Oracle. So fabulous. I'm going to use that as well. So let's get to it, my loves. Collective readings, any energy, any sign. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, flip the roles, and I'm going to use 3D terms like he or she. You can use they or them. Anybody, everybody, we're welcome here in this space. And I thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate you. All right, so it says, let me see, I never stopped loving you. It's in the reverse, though. Come back to me. This person wants to come back to you. But maybe that's your saying, I never stopped loving you. Maybe you have stopped loving this person. They want you to come back to them, but there's lack of trust in this connection. Yeah, why is there lack of trust, Spirit? Why is there lack of trust? Something happened in this connection to break the bond, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, but confirm it with the card, Spirit. Why is there lack of trust? Thank you. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. So they wanted to be the boss. They wanted to win at all costs. It was like a cat and mouse game. Control. And maybe you've exposed this, or maybe you've learned something about this person. And also you learned something about yourself. You know your worth. This could even be family members that are playing this fuck shit game with you. Okay? Or people that you classified as family. There's a telepathic connection that you have with one or more of these people. But they were playing a long game with you to win. And past persons here. So this could also be past lives. Somebody you communicate with in dreams is trying to reach out to you telepathically. Somebody possibly that you're avoiding. You don't want to deal with them. You kind of know the jig is up with this. You're no longer bamboozled or fooled or giving people, take backs or chances. You're just done with that shit. This is a player. Somebody that you just know their number and you're not, you know, they want your forgiveness, but because look at the reason why they want to forget. You're glowing up, you're transforming, and they want to offer you something, a new offer. Age difference here. So you're no longer allowing people to take backsies or forgiveness for the fuck shit that they do to you or have done to you in the past. Not that you don't forgive people, but you're not going to live in this land of illusion anymore. Even family members, if they're fucking you over, jealous and trying to take from you or keep you stunted, you're no longer going to allow that. Okay? You're no longer blinded to people's jealousies or games, or trying to put your finger on the pulse of it. What could this be? Or making excuses for people's tomfuckery. You're not doing that no more. Somebody's trying to come towards you because you're glowing up, you're transforming, and maybe you're even winning financially, abundant. But they see, look, that you're gifted and they're broke. Okay? So you got to really be aware that people have their own agendas for why they do things. And you don't want to sit there in the land of negative and, you know, sus of everybody. But you also don't want to be taken for a ride or a fool. If a person showed you who they are the first time, best believe that's who they are. Now, can people change? Yes. But this energy, it has an agenda. This particular energy has an agenda as to why they're coming towards you. So let's get into it. Let's find out. Let's get into the tea of it all. Spirit, reveal to me, please. What is this person from the past coming? Why are they coming back now? Okay? This is past, right? Even possibly past lives could have an age difference between you and this person. This person could also be a family member, or they could be sending a family member ahead of the game to try to soften you up. There's a new offer because they see you glowing up, they see you gifted, they see you winning, and they want to be a part of it. They're broke. This is a person broke. Now, do we judge people by their wallets? No, not if you're a good person. You're not. I mean, not that you're gonna say if they're dead broke with a lot of debt and it's gonna attach to you. That's different. But if this person doesn't have and you're doing well, you don't always have to suspect that they're trying to rip you off. But why are they coming back now? I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover or the wallet. But this seems like all of a sudden they're showing up here because something's happening with you. What are they going to offer you? What are they going to offer you if they come back? Look what it looks like. This person could be strong-willed, determined, persevering, but defensive. They could be defensive when they come towards you, a little salty or argumentative. Maybe they want to argue with you. They see you as a star, okay? They see you as a wish fulfillment. Maybe they're having hope that you're going to talk to this person. I'm going to cover it up because the boobies is out. But this is a chariot's moving away from any type of situations that could block and stunt you in life. Let's face it. Spirit has leveled you up. And people are seeing it, including this broke-ass person. They see you're gifted or you're being recognized as gifted by the universe. Whether they understand esoteric, whether they understand what that means, I think they see that you're doing different. You're even transforming your look. So something is changing here for you. So they're wondering, and my kid, he plays with my table constantly. He likes this thing over here. All right, my lucky cat. See? My lucky cat. When it goes under the light, it's a solar cat. See it? You see these in Chinese restaurants. I love it. Anyways, I think I've eaten so much Chinese food in my life, I could probably be Chinese if I did any genealogy. Anyways, back to the reading. So the chariot's moving forward for you, and these people are staying stuck behind. Wait a minute, wait a minute. The chariot don't move like that. You're an empress. Okay? So you're every queen of the deck. You have leveled up, and they're seeing this level up, and they are attracted to it but they're not in a place, broke as they are. We're not judging their wallet, okay? That's not what I'm saying. A person who doesn't have, they could be in a spot or trying to get out of it. Give people props for the efforts that they're making. But it does make me kind of wonder why they're coming defensive. Why are they coming broke? You know what I mean? What is the story here? Let's find out. This is a person who broke your heart. Okay, this is what I'm saying. There's a difference between being broke and having an agenda. Oh, I'm broke. This one's doing good. Let's come over here and offer them something. What are they going to offer you besides what's between their legs? What are they really going to offer you? Now, what does it say with Jennifer Lopez? My love don't cost a thing, but I'm also not a sucker having my wallet out to everybody that has a sob story, because what's going to happen to your wallet? You're not going to have anything either. You've got to be very careful when it comes to building back your finances or doing well for yourself, and all of a sudden everybody's got their hand out, and now you're in the same position that these individuals who kept taking from you are in. You got to have boundaries. I'm not saying to not talk to this person, not bother with this person, look down at this person. Absolutely not. But I'm saying if this person broke your heart, now they're defensive. Maybe you're defensive towards this person because of the way they treated you. You've leveled up and they're coming back. Yeah, they see you strong, but they also see that you're guarded against them. So they're going to try to come at you. Why are they coming defensive? Why are they coming out salty, Spirit? The devil. Oh, here we go. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm fucking saying. Oh, I'm the devil. They had toxicities and went down a road of financial ruin, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They have maybe people codependent on them. They're trapped in something and they're thinking you can help them out. They see you winning and they want you, maybe bills that they haven't paid. They're thinking that you're going to help them. Maybe because you have in the past. They see you as abundant, Nine of Cups. Maybe even loving towards them at one time, and you were very generous, and they feel like they can come at you with the true enough statement, stories, enough truth to it that you won't see all the rest of it. That's the rest of it that's hidden in the closet. You know what I'm saying? That they're not going to tell you about. Oh man, yeah, they're coming at you with Page of Cups, immature energy. Like I said, there could be an age difference. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Let's not get hung up on astrology. Even numerology, because energy can change any of those dynamics. So it's an immature energy. They want to offer you something, but they were juggling. Maybe they're juggling more than one situation behind the scenes that they're not going to tell you about. They're trying to find balance in their life, but their priorities are all off. In devil energy, their priorities are not going to be straight and narrow. They're all over the place, this individual. They're trying to make the right decision, and they made the wrong one in the past. Yeah. Any other card, Spirit, before we go to the Oracle deck? Yeah. This person feels powerless and trapped and restricted, imprisoned, in fact, in their situation. 8-8 is here again, twice. 4-4 is here. These could be synchronicities of numbers that you're seeing. These are challenges that this person's trying to overcome. They see that you've overcome your challenges and they're really inspired and they're wanting to say that. Maybe they're going to come over there, but they're worried that you're going to be defensive. They're worried that you're going to shoot them down, and maybe they're going to come at you in a very salty, sarcastic kind of way. Maybe cool at first, but if they feel like there's some sort of rejection that's going to come in their direction, they might get salty with you. Yeah, because they're putting themselves out there to even come towards you. It might have taken a long damn time for them. Ego and pride could be a factor, but definitely situations that kept them trapped for a long time. Yes, they see that your ships are coming in. 2 is here again, twice. And they feel like financially you could be an asset to them. Yeah, well, there you go. 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're working hard. 888 is here altogether. 3. You're working hard on whatever it is that you're studying, and they're seeing a transformation in you. They're seeing that you're being recognized as well. Yep, you have confidence, standing in your purpose. Yep, you're advancing in life. 3 is here again. 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And it's working out, and their situation is in Hangman. So there's such a contrast between the two of you. So they want to come towards you with a love offer or make a choice. I mean, it's up to you. Obviously, I'm here to read energy, not to really advise you one way or another. I can read the energy, but I can't live your life for you. You have to make the choices in life, but this is the energy. You do with the energy as you will, because I'm not your boss. I'm just here reading energy and, providing a service of energy reading, as well as I do give advice. I do give my 2 cents into the situation, but it's like, this is really a person that is down bad, and they're seeing that you're doing good. They've seen that you were a generous person in the past, and they're hoping that you'll be a generous person now, so that they can get out of a situation. And it doesn't help that they have feelings for you, but they chose other situations that got them in this mess, and they're still in devil energy. Do with the situation as you will. I'm not going to continue with it further, because it would just be what I would do, and it's not about me. So let's get into this oracle and see what does it say the beloved would say. Spirit, give me a message here, a couple of cards of your advice, because your advice is much better than mine. What would you do in this situation? What's happening in the background that we need to be aware of, Spirit? What is happening with this? Oh, my goodness. Spirit. All right. Apology is at the bottom. The apology you've been waiting for is coming, whether it's spoken or shown. Someone knows they were wrong. Okay, so they're regretful. They want your forgiveness. Okay. Change. You're changing, and maybe their mind is changing about this whole situation if it's in separation. Everything is shifting, ready or not. Change is here to shake things up. Transformation, transition, growth, newness, and I think a challenge too. I feel like you're being tested with this person. Okay? Here we go. Pretending. They wear a smile, but it's a mask. Behind it is fear of rejection, pride, or pain. They won't admit even to themselves. Masked, guarded, avoidance, and shame. All right, there you go. So this person fucked up and found out, and now they're worried that you're going to see through the mask of them coming very casually to you, very straight chill. But there's an agenda behind it, because this person's broke, this person doesn't have, and they're not going to tell you all the shit that's in their closet that they, like you clean up and you throw everything in the closet when company comes. They don't want you to open that door and find out all the fuck shit that's going on. They're going to tell you a sliver. They're not going to tell you the truth. They've seen your change. Maybe they do want to change, but devil is here. They definitely want to start with maybe an apology, a off-the-cuff comment, maybe, maybe a joke or whatever. They want to get into your good graces. Okay, now what does this say? Getted. Gutted? I think it's getted. They chose comfort over connection, but their heart never stopped wondering what if. Discontent, frustrated. Okay, so they're frustrated in their life. They've made choices they're not proud of. And they're not going to say that to you, because I feel like this person's still very prideful. If they're in the devil energy, definitely ego. And their changes have made them embarrassed. The changes that have happened to them. You might even see that they look different in their changes. From their physical features have changed since you've last seen them. That doesn't mean nothing. I'm just giving you a heads up, whatever. But they're pretending that everything is not as bad as it is. They're down bad. Okay, home. With you, everything feels safe, like their soul can finally breathe. No place compares with the comfort you give, safety, belonging. So when they're looking back at their life and they're thinking about the person who really was good to them, I mean, they got to go down the list, because this is like a lot of fuck shit this person's gone through, and a lot of maybe abuse. They've abused themselves. They've made choices that have really self-abused in a lot of ways. They didn't give two fucks about themselves, because if they did, they wouldn't have allowed people to put them in this position, or even allowed people to treat them in the way they did, shabbily and with no regret or remorse. They picked low-vibing people, and they went down toxic roads, possibly with drugs and alcohol, okay, and lost a lot of money. Could be with gambling as well, money schemes, or quick money type of things they gotten into, giving money to people that never gave them back anything, like loans and stuff. They trusted people they shouldn't have, people they considered family, and these people fucked them over royally, okay? Even given bad advice to give them the shaft. This person's been through it. I'm not going to dismiss that. okay? And they feel like shit. So they're going to come towards you in a whole different package, and just letting you know that. And so maybe they're going to pretend that everything's cool, but they are just broken inside, a broken human being, and you're not there to fix them, okay? So stop. I know you're feeling guilty. I mean, not guilty. I know you're feeling like bad for them, and sure, we should feel bad for people when they're down bad. Obviously, we're not cold-ass bitches or bastards, but the point is, you cannot fix a person. You are not Gorilla Glue, okay? And you're not duct tape. You can't patch up this shit and think everything's going to be great if you give them some money, if you like give them your time. I'm not telling you not to give them time or money. What I'm saying is, it's a temporary fix for a big problem that this person needs to fix themselves. They need to get out of it themselves. If you keep helping this person as you have in the past, it's never going to change this person's circumstances, because the minute you walk away or move forward out of disappointment or whatever they put you through again, they're going to be back in that situation, maybe even worse. So you're not helping a person when you enable them. You're not helping a person when you give to them over and over again too much. You've got to have boundaries, my loves. You have to. Now they feel bad. Remorse is here, okay? They replayed the moment they hurt you over and over. If they could do it, if they could undo it, they would. But now they sit in silence, drowning in regret, okay? So this has kept them away for a long damn time. You know, it is. So maybe they want your advice on what to do. So guidance doesn't always come loud. Sometimes it's a whisper, a nudge, or words from somebody who's been there before. Listen with your spirit, not just your ears. Guidance, insight, wisdom, and direction. Now you could definitely offer this person your advice. You've been down bad yourself, and from this person conversationally, who put you through some certain things that you needed to heal from, but it made you the better person that you are today. So in a sense, you got to give it to them. They came into your life for a reason, to be a teacher of something, to make you a better version of yourself. You can't fault the person for that. That was their job to do. But now they're in a situation very similar that you might have advice to help them. I'm not saying get back with them, okay? Not saying that you need to go back down that rabbit hole. But advice, it's free. You can listen to them and really hear what the person's trying to say. You'll know whether or not you're an empress. You'll know whether or not they're man or woman. You will know if they're fucking around, okay? But if they're down bad and they need you to help them in some way, advice-wise, if that's what you feel, you know, you're guided to do by your ancestors or your spirit guides, then do it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But this is the energy. I'm gonna leave it here because this is the energy that I'm reading today. Energy can change. They can say they want to come towards you, and all of a sudden you don't hear from them in 8 years. Who knows? Let's see who it is we're speaking about here. We have, what does it say? It says Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. Okay? That's all I have for you today in Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I'd love to have you as part of my soul family. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.